Hi, Bill Lanting, America's Allergist. We're going over asthma symptoms. Why do I feel like I feel and why do these symptoms occur? So in the first part, we reviewed that if you have stuffiness up here in your nose, that's what you have down in your breathing tubes. So that when you look in here, instead of being up here and wide open, you have constriction and symptoms. Now, if your asthma is not in control, or you're insulted by a virus, bacteria, strong odors, smoke, then you can have your breathing tubes constricted even more, where you get over here and you're very symptomatic, you're wheezing, you're tight, you're not feeling good, and what happens? You probably need to be on prednisone or oral steroids. Sometimes you have to do this. We try not to do this at all on an everyday basis because there are bad side effects, but prednisone and steroids are necessary evil when you're having an asthma attack. Now, if it's a really good attack or bad attack, and you're really tight and constricted and you're not getting enough oxygen, we call that hypoxia. So again, you just can't sustain life without oxygen. Eventually you could die. What happens is you get nice and small and you need intravenous steroids, intravenous prednisone. That's where you end up in the hospital for 1 to 5 days. Okay? But it's necessary to get all that inflammation under control, watch your oxygen. That's an asthma attack. So what is the worst thing that can happen? Well, if you get enough constriction inflammation, you close down, you die. Asthma can kill you. Okay? What a lot of people don't realize this is that asthma can be fatal. But the cool thing is that asthma deaths can be preventable if you keep up on your asthma and stay well, or if you're getting bad, you call your doctor right away. There are still thousands of deaths in the United States every year, and they're preventable. Problems because people don't get diagnosed, don't treat, or don't take their medicine. So again, nobody should die. The other thing is that if you don't watch, you can get inflammation. You get, all this stuff in here, this inflammation, and when it builds up, you can get thickening or scarring of your airway. Okay, we call that remodeling. But what is that known as? COPD or emphysema. Just like if you smoked or you work with asbestos or beryllium or other chemicals like that. That regular COPD, that you can't get rid of, you just have to live with the symptoms, and there are medicines that can make you feel better. But the cool thing about asthma is the reversibility factor. Not only do you feel better that you can be open, but you can melt that thickening. So if you've had asthma just for a couple of years, all of it goes away or most of it goes away. If you've had asthma from some time, you'll still get rid of most of it and it won't get worse. But again, remodeling is something that is one of the complications of asthma. So again, think if you have asthma. If you're not sure, talk to your doctor, get the right evaluation. If it is, treat it, and please do your medicines. Feel great, because remember with asthma, no symptoms, no limitations, no restrictions, great control. Bill Lanting, America's Allergist.